What's going on, Jack?
I'm back. I'm glad to be on the show. Having a great day.
Oh, man, do we have a lot of things lined up. So today, we have VInny finally coming back on our show. The producer,
I'm
VInny.
excited.
Bada bing, bada bing. Military leave, maternity leave, and a personal leave he took for the last fucking 5 months of this episode.
6 months.
But it's all good. Nice. So next year, you don't have no more vacations.
Yeah, I know.
And then also, we have VInny's cousin Ange. Cousin Ange, how you doing?
Thanks for having me. I'm just here. I'm just here for a good time.
Good time, not a long time.
Cousin Ange.
We got a female voice in the building.
It's about time.
Wow. You guys should kiss. No, I'm kidding.
Let's harmonize next time.
That's insane. But just to let you know what's going on.
He said.
But just to let you know what's going on in the show, we'll be catching up with everyone here, and then we'll be doing a Tastebud Orgy rating. We're going to compare the real food to the snack that possibly might taste like that food. But we'll figure it out. So, Jack, what do you got on the update? What's happening in Jack's world?
So I went to the chiropractor for the first time. You guys know I'm disabled. I'm fucking broke dick.
God bless.
So, and I went to the chiropractor because I was like, you know what? I've seen a bunch of videos of people getting their shit cracked, and I was interested to see if maybe that would help.
I love those.
The guy, Dr. Brian something with the where he like pulls their neck, he pulls their head.
Yeah, stuff
Changes
like that where they pull their neck.
Yeah,
and
they have that on those little TikTok things, right?
Yes.
The TikTok.
Yeah,
so soothing. I wish they would crack your fucking neck too. You didn't have to fucking be here anymore.
Whoa, geez.
That got dark.
Yeah,
Comes and goes. Yeah, and then VInny could
tell us how you really feel, bro.
And then VInny could come to California and check your house.
So anyway, I go to this place, and I don't know if you guys are interested in hearing about the whole process, but basically at the end of the whole ordeal, it puts me on the table and starts fucking bending me in all these weird different ways, exactly like they do in the videos. But it's a totally different experience, I gotta say, because you watch those videos and you're like, it doesn't look like it's too big of a deal. Bro, I literally thought I was going to be looking at my ass, how fucking far he spun my head.
Oh, yeah?
Clothes on or
off?
off?
My God.
What did you have done? What was he cracking?
Then he realized that the actual chiropractor came in. That was just the custodian.
I'm a side. School is he?
I was wondering why he threw a wipe
the
at me.
Custodian overalls gave it away.
So, no, I definitely recommend it. Go check it out. They could have worked on their what do you call it? Their hospitality a little bit, though.
Their bedside manner.
Their bedside manner. They had this young, cute little thing taking my blood pressure and everything before. Yeah. So John had no. But so and we're all masked up, so I have no idea what she even really looked like. But judging by her eyes, I don't know. I went to the Middle East, so I can kind of get it right. And she gets to my age, and she goes, "Well, when's your birthday?" I told her my birthday. She goes, she like does the math in her head really quick. Well, really quick for me, it was really quick.
She said, "Are you an Aries?"
She goes, "No." She goes, "Oh, you're old." And I was like, jeez. Oh, God damn. I went, not old, experienced.
He hopped over the counter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, they could definitely work on their bedside manner if you ask me. But
well, you're not old. I think she must be like under 20 then.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I know. I feel dirty. No, not really. Guys all like 20s.
Check your temperature the old school way?
Yeah, the finger in the ass.
Yeah. Pay extra for that.
Pay extra for that.
That's the good health coverage.
That's what he read on Yelp.
Yeah. Well, it's called the Sheridan. So I definitely did for the 5 stars. Yeah, I know.
Did you catch a name?
No.
I need a reference.
So what about you, man? What's going on with you?
What do I have going on in my world? So, as you know, I'm still in the Army Reserves, right? And we did this. To hear that. Yeah, I know. We did this military training. Not training. I had this military mission where we had to get some vehicles to upstate New York. It was a little crazy because, we're driving there. It's early in the morning. I wasn't well rested. We get there, we drop off what we got to do, and now we're heading back. As we're heading back, we hear a little noise. It sounds like the whole Humvee. We're in a 42,000 pound Humvee, which is like a Hummer, the H1, but all tactical.
I think I just heard one pass outside.
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, by the way, we're filming in Cousin Ange's studio over here, so it might be a little echoing and all that, but it's fine. It brings
Shout out to Queens.
Shout out to Queens, Long Island City.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
I give it back.
So you're driving a Hummer.
Yeah. So, I'm not driving. I'm in the back seat.
Get in the Hummer.
He's not that cool.
Get in the Hummer.
He's on top of the Hummer, Teen Wolf style.
Yeah. So like I was saying, yeah. So we're driving back, and then we heard a little pop noise, and it kind of shifted the car a little bit. So, we pulled over, we looked, we didn't see anything. We were halting the trailer. We're like, whatever. We keep driving. So now we keep driving. We're doing about 55, 60. All of a sudden, after 2 miles from the first incident, the whole fucking tactical vehicle just goes boom. And we start drifting in the middle of the highway. We're going in from the right lane into the middle lane, from the middle lane back into the right lane. We're fishtailing.
How many guys are in the...
There's three. There's the driver, passenger. I'm in the rear. And I just seen my life flash. Like, for real. I think I seen an ex-girlfriend from back when I was like 18. We're driving, then we pull over to the side. The whole fucking tire tread came apart. Went into the high. I thought it was the trailer at first. I thought the trailer shifted on us or something like that, the way we were fishtailing. So, it's a little rush, little crazy feeling. Yeah, and then we pulled over. Lucky, we still all have our limbs. We didn't flip. We would have definitely flipped. And right on the right side where we pulled over, where we finally gained a little more traction, was a 40-foot drop and a lake. Ooh. Yeah, so finally we pull over. Now we're fucking stuck. We're stuck in the middle of Mulsey, New York. It's upstate. And, we're hungry. We've been up since 3 a.m. Right now it's exactly 2:30 p.m. We haven't ate. We had waters and stuff. Our main goal was just to get the mission done, get back, and get the fuck out of there.
Right.
So we're stuck, and now we're waiting for another unit that's out there to help us to change the tire. They got to bring a tire. We have all the tools. We'll change it. As we're waiting, we get hungry. So we're like, fuck it. Let's walk off the highway. One guy will stay back, watch all the fucking supply, and two of us will go get food. This whole town happened to be a Jewish town, mostly New York. And I say this because they are such humble people. It was beautiful. We were walking. We had about a 10-minute walk to the nearest fucking gas station just to get food. Some guy pulled over, said, "Hey, is everything all right?" We said, "Yeah, our truck broke down." We didn't tell him the whole story. He goes, "Well, hop in. I'll take you where you need to take us." So we end up driving, and he goes, "What are you guys? You guys are hungry?" So he brought us to this Nussy Cuisine, Nussy, Nussy. It was called Nussey's with an S at the end. Cuisine. We go in there and we start.
Cuisine or cuisine?
Cuisine.
Cuisine.
Sorry. Cuisine. Oh,
the little giddy comes in.
It was an Olive Garden.
Yeah. So we go in there and they don't see uniformed soldiers. I noticed because we went in there. Everyone came out to us, asking us questions, us, letting us know they support us.
Oh, wow. That's
they
nice.
wanted to take pictures with us. I mean,
the local celebrities.
Yeah, I felt like fucking Leonardo DiCaprio, just a little heavier.
Oh,
so we're taking, and then we ended up singing happy birthday to one of the kids who turned 17. We're singing happy birthday. We get our food. Oh, the food was fucking great.
What'd you have?
I had a burger with a fried egg on top. All right, don't judge me.
You had that last night too.
Literally had that last night.
That's your usual.
Yeah, but I had it over there. That's the usual.
Every time he goes there, he gets that.
And then my partners, they also had the regular burger. One had, I think, a steak sandwich. So shout out to Nussy's Cuisine.
Are they sponsoring today's show?
They are not sponsored. We don't get sponsored. I don't want sponsors.
Fed. They kind of did.
Yeah.
He's fed.
And then the best part is this guy drove us 15, 20 minutes away from where everything broke down. And one of the kids, the 17-year-old kid that happened to be his birthday, he said, "Hop in our car and we'll fucking take you back." So
No, that's nice.
that was a great experience.
The power of the uniform.
The power
You
of the
guys
uniform.
I will say this though. You guys are in the army, aren't you? Trained on how to like survive in the fucking forest and shit. Like, where do you gotta go?
Yeah, no, we're trained, but why hunt for food when there's Nusi's cuisine?
I don't know. You're on mission. You might as well get that training in.
Yeah,
I don't know.
okay.
I'm
done with the
saying, it would be the
MREs.
perfect.
I'm done with MREs. All right.
They look at each other and go, "We could survive out here, but you know what? Let's just walk."
We're not crazy Marines. All right.
You know what's crazy about MREs? When Vinny just
Meal ready to eat. Go.
Vinny just recently got out of the Air Force.
Well, I got out of tech school.
Oh, he
Well,
just
how
got
about
out
this,
of tech
Vin?
school.
Yo.
Give us your update.
Just a quick update is that I'm back from I'm back from tech school. I've been back a couple weeks now. Yeah. I have not stopped moving since I got back. I've been in.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah, thank you. I've been I was in Texas to Philly to New Jersey to Long Island to New York City to Rochester, where I moved, Rochester, New York. I've been talking about it for years. Finally did it. Pulled the trigger. Moved up there.
Beautiful.
Yep. You guys got to come up.
Get out of New York City.
I hear
Get out.
there's trees up there, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
trees and grass. And then was in Rochester for like 2 days. Then went to Salem with my girlfriend.
Massachusetts.
Yes, was in Salem for a couple of days. Then I went over to Lexington, Massachusetts to run a ghost hunt. And then back to Rochester, then back to New Jersey for drill. And then Long Island and then New York. And I'm going, tonight I'm going to Survivor Series at the Barclays Center.
Oh, yeah.
WWE. Tomorrow night, going to Raw. Vic, I think you're going to be joining me.
We'll be going to Raw
All right, there
Monday
you go.
night, baby.
We're gonna
I
wow
haven't,
Nice.
by the way,
Yes.
I haven't been to a wrestling match since I was, I'm going to say, between the ages of 8 and 11.
Okay.
I don't even know how I think someone dropped out. I think my dad had 4 tickets. It was supposed to be him, his friend, and my 2 older brothers. I think his friend dropped out,
All right.
and I ended up going. What an amazing time from what I remember.
Yeah, it's listen, they are really good at what they do.
Yes.
And yeah, I mean, I'm a big wrestling fan, and I haven't been following too closely just since the last year or so. Things have gotten crazy, and it's a soap opera. So when you don't watch, you're kind of out of touch, and you don't really know what's going on. But at the end of the day, it's still a good time. But and then that's it, and then I'm back up
There
to
for
Rochester.
the divas, baby.
Yeah, they don't do that. They don't call them that anymore.
Oh, what do they call
What
them?
are they?
Just women wrestlers.
Just female.
Yeah,
wrestlers?
they completely. I will say they completely did away with the lingerie matches and all that. Now they hire, they're actually looking for like legitimate athletes like gymnasts and
There's some
powerlifters.
good looking wrestlers though, no?
Yeah, and the women aren't bad either. But
We got a car alarm in the background.
there you go, New York, baby.
Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am.
They don't fight
beautiful.
with pillows anymore. Now they fight with chairs.
There you go.
That's what I'm talking about.
What else? And then that's really it. And then back upstate. Last night had the last 2 nights leading paranormal events at over at historic Richmond Town, Staten Island. Shout out to them. Been first time back there in 2 years since the pandemic. Kind of sidetracked everything, and we had a good time. Vic came out, cousin Ange was there, and that's that.
Let me tell you, I love when you do your paranormal stuff.
Oh, hush.
I just love it. The ambiance, everything involved, and the way you do your thing, it's really professional. I mean, I won't put anyone's name, but yesterday you were doing your how do you say it?
He's got the gift of gab.
The presentation.
Yeah, the presentation. The first 2 guys that got on there was kind of like putting me to sleep in a way.
Vinny's got charisma.
Yeah, I think me and Ange were playing the chess thing through the iPhone. We were that bored. But and then Vinny came on and he took the show away. And
Well, I mean, I was just happy to be there, and they brought something different to the table.
Yes.
In the topic, but. It was, last night was a panel discussion. The night before that was just my own thing where I was doing, investigation for the public. But it's when you're passionate about something, it really shows, obviously, whether it be a job or, a hobby or a podcast, whatever the case is. So,
And you're just a funny guy. I think people don't expect the paranormal investigator to be funny, and I think they're, they're surprised by that.
That's the thing, is that so much of this industry with the paranormal is a bunch of like middle-aged guys wearing all black trying to like be tough guys because that's what they think a ghost hunter should be. And it's not. As I've always said, I'm probably the most down-to-earth guy you're gonna find doing this, from a very skeptical standpoint. But nonetheless, I want to give a shout out to my cousin Ange because if anyone's ever checked out my YouTube channel or anything like that, she's the one who does all of my editing. So big shout out to her.
I'm slowly gonna take her for this show one day.
Go ahead, go do.
Whenever I can pay you. You're the first one I call cousin Ange.
I take Zelle.
No, cash. Cash is king.
Cash
So Ange, what about you? What's your update? How's
king.
life with you?
I mean, I've been hosting VInny for the past few days, which has been great.
Which is a chore.
No,
It's like another cat.
I love.
Ange's got a cat, a Scottish fold. That cat's a little mushard. It's a little stool knot up in the head. His brain's mushy. All right, he doesn't move from the couch.
Yeah, he was on the bed when we left to go.
And now we changed her gender, so I'm just gonna roll with it.
All right.
What's the
It's
gender?
ma'am.
Excuse me, it's ma'am.
She's Ms.
It is ma'am.
It's been so nice having VInny here, but I was telling him my whole schedule's been thrown off. I've had like a strict schedule. I wake up, I work out, I have my meals scheduled, and it's just the past 3 days I've just been eating nothing but junk food and
You're
snacks.
welcome.
And I think that's why I feel so drained, because I told VInny, I was like, I don't know, I'm getting like 7 to 8 hours, but I just been feeling so drained.
This is why there's no other men in your life, right?
No other men?
Yeah, it's good.
Just
you be drained.
she can only
You gotta go
afford to
through
have one male cousin come over.
Get out of here.
They just suck the life out of you.
But what Ange was starting to say earlier about the
Is I'm gay.
MREs, that too. No, when I was coming back from tech school for her souvenir, I got her a couple of MREs because she's into like wacky food stuff, which we're gonna get into later. But I got her some MREs, and she got me MREs like from Amazon because I don't know why you think I'd want that after being with the military.
I thought
for 6 months.
I thought it would be a clever gift. Turns out we got each other the same thing.
Yes. So anyway, we have a stockpile of MREs here for some
We got
reason.
more MREs than we need, than we know what to do.
You
with.
can feed an army.
Tuna Mac.
One of those is supposed to get you through a whole day, right?
Yeah, hold that.
Yes, exactly.
Meanwhile, I was eating like 3 or 4 a day.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd
Back
sit
in my
down,
day.
have my lunch, and then go, "Yo, you eating that? You don't want that?"
Well, you guys would do the trade, right? Like you guys had,
Dude, I sold a fucking pack of Skittles for $30.
That's insane.
Yes. I was in
Because what are you
Korea.
gonna do with money?
Yeah, I was in Korea. We were in the field, and there was this, I guess, candy junkie kid, Flores. Shout out to Flores. He's a great guy. I think he's just becoming a staff sergeant. At the time, he was a
God
specialist.
bless.
Yeah, he goes, I go, hey, I got Skittles anyone wants. Give me like $10. And he goes, yeah, I'll give you 10. And then someone goes, I'll give you 15. He goes, I'll do 20.
Whoa.
I said, all right, what are you doing? He goes, I'll do 22. The other guy, 23,
He's
24.
an auctioneer all of a sudden.
Auctioneer for a fucking pack of Skittles. I made $30.
Wow.
For a 5-year-old pack of Skittles.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
But by the way, so before we get into the Tastebud Orgy,
Yes.
we're gonna be, it's our rating system. How do we get into it? I think Ange introduced us. when
This is how we
did,
got into it. So last year,
Coney
I guess,
Island,
we filmed over at Coney Island for my YouTube channel, VInny Carbone, Paranormal Investigator YouTube channel. Check it out.
Like and subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe. Well, no, we went over there. Ange and Vic came out. Jack, shut up. We went over there.
That's
we
the
filmed.
hard part, Vin.
No, Jack, love you. Keep laughing. So we went over there. We filmed, and one of the girls that we interviewed, Amaris. Because you had
I brought a snack, and it was
The pasta bolognese.
it was
'cause that's
bolognese
all I talk
flavored
about.
Pringles because I love international snacks. I'm always trying to buy them online somewhere, and I brought that as a snack. I was sharing them with everybody, and the girl who worked there that we interviewed, she's like, I have a friend who runs like an exotic snack shop in the city. and we've just finally checked it out yesterday, and so now that's our
It was so crazy.
Yeah.
It's a vape shop, but you walk in and it was like something out of like Men in Black. It was just like on both sides. There was just stuff on either side. We all got a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and let me tell you, the whole reason why we're having this episode, thank you, Ange, for bringing that up, because you brought it into play. But when you gave me that Pringle that tasted
it
like
changed your
bolognese,
life.
it tasted exactly
Yeah.
like it.
It was good.
It was insane.
Those were great.
there's really chemistry that goes into it. I mean, it's a whole science, and
Spice,
spices, flavors.
Are we ready to get into it?
I think I'm ready.
I think it's time to get
Shout
into
out to Waleed, the guy behind the counter.
Yeah, Waleed.
He took care of us.
All right,
ready
so
to start
let's get
drooling.
into it. But before we get into it, remember, I have a new fucking Instagram name because Instagram deleted us. So it's going to be at UnFollowVic Podcast. Like, follow, comment. We're on YouTube. Paranormal Vinny, what do you got? Plug that in again.
Vinny Carbone, Paranormal Investigator. Check it out on YouTube, on Instagram, Carbone_paranormal. That's how you find me. Twitter, I'm not really on there.
They actually banned you. I
They
think.
banned me for some reason. I have no idea
Nice.
why.
They banned everybody, man.
I made the account like 4
You called
years
the
ago.
ghost of her when it was really a them.
No, not even. I don't even post on there. I made the account 4 years ago. I never posted to it, and I went to go do something because I got a shout out from BuzzFeed Unfollows or BuzzFeed BuzzFeed Unsolved, and
They unfollowed you.
yes, they said, "Hey, reach out to us," and I went to, and anyway, don't.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
That's what I was thinking.
So yeah, let's get ready and let's do some taste buds. We'll be right back.
Let's do it.
Thank you for listening to the UnFollowVic podcast. To show your love and support, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, be sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Cheers.
So we're back and we're gonna do the Tastebud Orgy rating system. And for that, I want Vinny to explain the rules. But before we get into the rules, this is what we're gonna be tasting. We're gonna be tasting chicken ramen soup, taco, pizzas, and then the main course is gonna be a surf and turf with a side of mac and cheese. All right, this is like a 5-course meal we're doing.
So,
Just gonna say.
so the chip component or the snack component of that is for the ramen. We've got what is it?
Pringles.
It's like a Japanese. It's some kind of Asian. Not to sound ignorant, but it's a Pringles chicken ramen flavor, and the writing is all in not American, not English. Then we have for the next
Taco.
We have it's a Doritos taco flavor, and then we have for the main course the surf and
we have
turf.
a pizza.
We have the pizza. We have the pizza. Forgive me. We have pizza flavored popcorn.
Ooh.
And then
Jail
So
food.
meaty.
yes, and then for the main course, the surf and turf, we have a Lay's steak flavor, and then we also have what is this?
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips, again, Pringles. And then we have mac and cheese flavored Lay's
As the side.
as a side.
Gotta have
And it's confusing because it comes in the same canister as the Pringles.
Pringles,
But
right.
all right, so let's get into it. So here's the deal. So we're gonna rate this on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being it doesn't taste like it at all. 10 being like you couldn't tell the difference between the snack food and the actual food itself. Make sense?
So we're not saying, oh, this is so good, it's a 10. It's oh, this really tastes like like what it's supposed to taste like. It's a 10.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
As close to the original as possible.
Now, I also want to point out that there's a little psychology behind this because you could love pizza, right? But pizza flavored toothpaste would be disgusting, right?
Disgusting.
So keep that in mind as we go through this.
Whoa, let's pump the brakes here. Why would it be disgusting?
That might be $1 million idea. All right, so Jack, trademark that. So, Jack, being that you're all the way in California, and unfortunately you can't participate in the actual tasting, we're going to have you do the countdown itself. Sound good? So
sounds good to me.
Oh, I got a thing too. So before
fair
we give
trade.
our rating, I'll do a little drum roll.
Oh, I love it.
Nice.
That's going to be the drum roll. And I think if we have a little backstory on some things, I would love to hear, because Ange says there's a way to make pizza in jail, which when we get up to that, I want to hear that.
I brought,
Yeah.
So I've heard.
Are we
yeah,
ready?
she hasn't done time.
So
but, all right.
I was very curious for a quick second. Like,
So what are we going to eat first? The food?
So we have a 5-course meal. I think it's only fair we start off with the soup. So
Right.
we're going to have the real chicken
Got
ramen
it. Got
soup.
it.
All right, we'll take a bite of this.
all right.
So
see what we got.
just to remind the palate of
Can
what
we get a visual? Let me see up to the camera before everybody jumps in. Hold on. I
Jack,
want to
just
see.
look at
no,
my
no.
camera.
I want to give those that are listening only a good idea of what the fuck this looks like.
This might
All
trigger
right, it
people.
literally
Everyone
looks
knows
like
chicken.
a little.
Okay.
No, but it's just ramen, chicken.
It's like instant.
Yeah, it's a classic college jailhouse ramen.
Okay.
Noodles,
Salty.
salty, bro.
Very salty.
Okay.
And just for
I
those
can
of
eat
you,
that all fucking day.
Yeah, it's
And these are supposed, and this ramen is supposed to taste like what?
It's a chicken flavored ramen, Jack.
That's
Chicken
it.
flavored ramen.
Ooh.
so
all right.
So now we're gonna try the chicken ramen Pringle.
Now we're gonna try.
okay.
All right.
Now hold on, but you got to rinse your mouth because
Yeah, rinse
you don't
that
want any
palate.
influence here.
And
You gotta
while you're
cleanse the
rinsing your
pouch.
mouth, so when I was in Korea, we used to take the dollar ramen and make it into like a $15 meal. So before we put the Pringles in our mouth, we would I would cook like chicken cutlets, fry them over the pan, cut them up, make the ramen, put the chicken cutlet on top with the fried egg. I'm telling you.
All right.
That sounds amazing. By the way,
So let's try the Pringles.
What are you gonna
All
say,
right, here we
Jack?
go.
Jack, you ready?
I'm pretty sure this episode is going to hit different depending on whether or not you've smoked, because you guys are making me hungry.
All right, Jack, count down. Go ahead.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Down the hatch.
All right. So this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna start off with Vinny, then we're gonna go to cousin Ange, and then I will give him my vote.
Should I chew into the microphone?
Sure.
Oh, this is going to become the ultimate cringe.
ASMR,
Yo.
baby. This is gonna be a whole different demographic.
All right, Vinny, did we come up with a verdict?
It tastes like soup, but I wouldn't say it tastes like ramen. It tastes like genuine ramen, like a restaurant. Doesn't taste like the college cup of noodles.
Yeah. So what are you rating it from a
okay.
1 to 10?
If I was to say actual ramen, 7. If I was to
7.
say cup of noodles, 5.
All right, so we'll meet in the middle at 6.
Okay. Does
Ange.
it smell like the soup? Does
Yeah, let's
what is
smell it. No.
No, right?
No, not a whole lot of odor coming from
Yeah.
those bad boys.
All right.
It's got a meaty scent.
That's what they said about me in high school.
Ange, are you ready to cast
Beat me
your
to
vote?
it.
I think I'm ready.
All right. What do we got, Ange?
I give it an 8.
You give it an 8?
Wow. You're so generous.
Really?
Mother Teresa over here.
Shit.
I think the taste that comes across the most is onion. It has like an
It
onion,
does have a strong
onion flavor, which I like. I actually like the Pringle better than the ramen.
Well, I'm gonna be on the other side of
Go
the
ahead. What's
coin.
yours?
So like you would pour hot water into it right now and mix it up
Just
and
make-
eat it.
Ooh.
Potato chip cereal.
And that's how they do it in prison. That's what they do.
Oh, nice.
Oh, very nice.
Vic, where you at?
So where I'm at, I love the ramen noodle. All right, I love the original ramen noodle. I gotta admit, I don't think it comes that close to it. It does have a little scent. I prefer the real ramen noodle over the Pringles. My vote is gonna be like a 4. I'm giving it a 4.
Wow.
Okay.
I have a question for
right.
Jack.
Sure.
Yeah.
Jack, you're 100% Italian?
Sicilian.
Do you twirl the fork in the ramen noodle? Do you twirl it?
No, I have a spoon. I'm a dirty Sicilian, and I use a
For
spoon.
ramen? For ramen?
Anything
For
long
everything
noodle.
That's I can't.
Really? I've never
otherwise.
I've never seen an Italian do that.
No, in fact, I look at people that twirl their spoon in their plate and shit, and I'm like,
Well, the proper way is with
a
the
little.
spoon.
That's
The
how I do
inner
it.
Guinea in me is like, I'm like, what are you doing? Right
I'll do
now?
that at a restaurant. I won't do that at Thanksgiving.
Use a spoon. Don't be a savage.
All right. And for the next one. All right, moving along.
Use a spoon, be a man.
We have
Be a man.
Jack. Good? You got it out of your system? All right, for the next one, we're going to do tacos, and we're going to compare them to the taco Dorito. Ooh. Everyone's palate's clean?
Oh, hold on.
Let's cleanse.
Cleanse the palate. Cleanse.
Cleanse our sins.
Mm.
We're going to need more than water.
Yeah, you need a fire hose.
Holy water.
All right.
All right. Cheers. You ready?
Yes.
Hold on. Cousin Ange is cleaning the palate. You don't have to keep twisting that. Oh. All right. Cheers to the
Cheers.
taco. All right,
Cheers.
let's taste it. Okay.
Tastes like a taco.
Yeah, no shit.
And this is an actual taco.
Yeah, this is
stick,
a
not
taco.
It's
No,
like a
it's a taco.
Tostito, yeah.
It's a taco.
Tastes like 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't.
You don't like it?
Nah, I don't even like that.
Wow.
Wow.
By the way, this is not from Taco Bell, but it's the closest thing.
It's
we
pretty
got.
dry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Clean the palate.
That's a dry. That's a dry. taco.
That was. Oof.
Very dry. Wow.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So
I tasted the beans though. You do taste the black Southwest beans.
all right, here we go.
I can't wait to taste the chip.
Now this is the
These are-
the taco Dorito.
Taco Doritos. We have pictures. We'll be posting them up on Instagram.
Yeah. All right. Jack, on your
Bottoms
cue.
up. 3, 2, 1.
Whoa.
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 Wow.
What flavor is that?
Oh
Let me see what these look like.
Whoa.
Light years better than that.
What is that?
Nice. Can I see the chip itself?
Looks like a Dorito. Nothing crazy.
It looks like a regular Dorito. Okay,
Yeah.
It
cool.
looks like a
God.
nacho Dorito. What is that?
I can fucks with this.
It's sweet.
I fucks with that.
Isn't it sweet?
I fucks with this. Ooh. Ooh.
How much are one of these bags? Are they just the regular price?
I have no
Like
idea. I'm gonna say
don't know.
between like $3 to $8.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. Oh, that's,
Okay.
that's pretty crazy for a bag.
That's yeah.
That's a whole steak meal in Romania. All right. Cleansing the palate. What do we got?
we
Boys and
vote?
girls. Vinny, you ready to vote?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Vinny, what do we got on the tacos?
So as a chip, as a standalone snack, I give it a 10.
All right.
Okay.
We're doing the comparison.
All right. As a comparison,
Ma, I don't own this guy.
I'd say I'd give it a 6.
A 6.
I wouldn't say it's dead. If I was to not know what this was and just blind taste test, I don't think I'd go right to taco. But it's got a lot of those.
Really?
It's got a lot of like that earthy kind of like Southwest kind of feel to it. So I think it would be somewhere in the Mesoamerican.
But if
cuisine.
you tasted that chip blindfolded, would you, within 3 guesses, assume it was a taco?
Maybe.
Possibly. So, Vinny, for the chicken, you got 6, and the taco, you got 6.
All right.
You're not doing a pattern, right?
Uh-oh.
Diablo. Cousin Ange, are you ready to cast your vote?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. What do you got?
I give the taco Dorito a 4.
A 4? Holy shit.
I think it tastes nothing like a taco. It tastes like salsa to me.
Yeah, that's not to say it's a bad.
That's
chip.
actually-
It's great.
that's
It's
a good
delicious.
analogy, 'cause,
It's-
yeah.
if you were to tell me those were salsa flavored Doritos, I would say absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of took the words out of my mouth. So your overall rating is a 4.
Yeah.
All right. And we're going to go to me. So just to compare them to the chicken, the snacks we're talking, I think hold on, when they stop chewing over here.
Yeah.
I hear fucking Vinny chewing in the background over here. I'm like, shit.
The fucking
All right,
rat
so-
chewing on the
Listening
wires.
was just like,
Like I
fuck
said,
that.
yeah, like I said, I wasn't a fan of the chicken ramen, but when it came to the taco, as like Vinny said, as a snack, it's actually pretty good. Comparison to a taco, I think it was pretty close. So I'm going to give it a 6.
Okay. Reasonable.
All right. So for the chicken ramen across the board, starting with Vinny, Ange, and Vic, it's 6, 8, and 4, and then the taco we got 6, 4, and 6.
I love this. I love that. I love that we're doing this.
Yeah.
Jack, I'm sorry.
Oh,
It's all good.
This is going to be interesting.
we got the pizza coming up, and then we
I'm
have
enjoying this.
we have a jail food reference that Ange wanted to add on. So I got
did-
Again, for the record, Ange did not do time.
Yeah, Ange,
wanna make
to
that
our
clear.
knowledge, didn't do time.
Not that I know.
She probably got friends. I don't know. All right. Hey, Jack, this is what the pizza looks like. We didn't
That
get it
is
from fucking
adorable.
Roses, but you know,
All right. Well, pizza's pizza.
pizza's
Bon
pizza.
appetit.
Cheese, sauce, crust.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Bon apple teeth.
The pizza itself is good for
Yeah.
For a
This is a
frozen
good
pizza.
This is a good single guy pizza.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
If you play Warzone all day, have no desire getting laid, this is pretty much what you get.
Heaven.
This is fuck fuel right here. This is what studs eat. Right?
The audience loves what you have to think, buddy.
All right. I'm in. I remember what pizza tastes like.
You're in?
Yeah.
All right, you ready? Hold on. Wait. I'm not done. I gotta clean the palate over here. But
You guys came at this
what's your
hungry,
jailbird story? I want to hear this.
I've seen YouTube videos of people making prison pizza, which I think they crush up ramen noodles and they add some water and then they microwave it. I think. Or oh no, they don't have microwaves. They use hot water and they put it in like a Doritos bag because it's all foil, so that will keep it hot and that kind of cooks
It's crazy.
the ramen noodles and makes them
What?
soft. And that's like the crust. That's all I know.
Motto.
I would do it.
All right, are we ready to taste?
All right, so
gotta get
this is the
This
pizza.
is popcorn.
The
This
popcorn.
is pizza flavored popcorn.
flavored popcorn. Jack, I'll show you what
Yeah,
it
let me
looks
see
like.
this thing.
Also in another language, so I'm not
is
sure.
popcorn.
I'm not sure where this one's from.
What's the
This one looks like an Arab.
Oh, great.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Hello. No, I'm kidding. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Cheers.
Ready.
He didn't count that. Fuck it.
Let me know if they pop when they
Oh
eat drink.
wow! Wow.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now.
No way.
What?
No way.
Oh, hold on.
Whoa. Whoa.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna say something very weird. So, I'm a big smell guy. Like I'm notorious for being able to pinpoint a scent.
Smells like turtle food.
What?
Well, I'm going to tell you this. I wrestled, in high school and stuff like that. The second I tasted that, it tasted the way like the mats and like the rubber of our shoes would smell.
How
Like
dare you?
that's just me. I'm not saying it's the case, but that's just me.
Wow.
It's got a little bit of like a pepper taste to it too. Oddly, like it comes as a second wave.
Might be pepperoni.
You ready to cast your vote, Vincenz?
Yeah.
What do you got?
As a snack that's meant to replicate the taste of pizza, I give it a 2.
Whoa.
2. Now, do you give it a 2 because it's kind of like you
Bad
feel
memory.
bad?
I owe nothing to this.
I think
to this company.
it's too triggering for him.
No, it just.
Yeah.
I don't think it tastes
Would
like
you feed
pizza.
it to your ghost buddies?
Yeah, of course. I don't think it tastes like pizza.
He deserves
Not at
better.
all.
If that's your first, what do you call it?
Cousin Ange is going to give it a
Smell,
9,
your
I
first
feel.
experience with it is that fucking rubber mat. It's going to be kind of hard to come back from that for the rest of that experience.
It's very overpowering.
Tastes like a rubber condom.
How would you know?
Cousin Ange, are you ready?
Yeah, you glossed
You
right
got
over
everything
that.
in?
Born ready.
What do you got?
It's a 10 for me, dog.
No,
Get out of here! No,
Get the fuck out of the
I
studio.
think it tastes just like pepperoni pizza to me.
you are on crack cocaine if you
you've
think
ever
this tastes like pepperoni pizza.
If you've ever had the pizza flavored Pringles, that's what it
Are
tastes
you
like.
kidding me right
All
now?
right,
You're
well,
giving
when
it
I
a 10?
when I saying does it taste like pizza flavored Pringles? Does it taste like pizza flavored pizza?
Yes.
Leave our country, go back to China and smoke crack with your son, you scumbag.
Play the Italian music.
Really?
It reminds me of Italy.
You're giving it a 10.
Mm-hmm.
You are smoking through a light bulb if you think this tastes like pizza.
I'm asleep.
You gonna,
Like the
you
dead.
gonna eat this? All right.
Very good.
Wow, so you're a fan of the holy shit.
I like it.
All right, so I'm going to give you my vote.
What kind of guinea are you?
All right, my vote for this fucking pizza versus, first of all, the pizza was pretty good for microwavable frozen shit. But the pizza popcorn itself, I'm giving it a 1. I don't think it even tastes
Wow.
Not even close, bro.
remotely near
Just took a shit
anything
all
resemble
over
the
it.
pizza at all. Vinny describes it. It tastes kind of like a mat. I'll describe it as when I played baseball, it tasted like a glove. If you ever like bit the string on the glove to make it tighter, and you bit it, and
You guys
got
gotta
that
stop
flavor.
eating weird shit.
What is this girl on crack?
We have different taste buds, my friend.
Jesus, that's a 10. You know what a 10 is? Meaning, if I blindfolded you and gave you those popcorns, you would have for sure
Like
said
this
it
is
was
fluffy.
I didn't know
is
this
fluffy
was
pizza.
I didn't know we were judging each other. I thought we were judging the food.
Oh, all right.
Damn.
I forgot. We're in Queens, Long Island City. I gotta watch out. I say here. Might offend.
Yeah.
Listen,
Be easy on me, Adele.
All right, we're going to the
I'm a big. Listen, I have a saying: "Don't yuck my yum."
There you go.
And I'm not going to yuck your yum. I'm just going to agree to disagree that your opinion's wrong. That it doesn't taste like pizza. But
I'm just gonna look at you differently.
that's all. You just out of the will. That's all.
What do we got next?
No hard feelings.
All right,
Oh,
so
here we go.
now
Main
here
event,
comes
baby.
the main course, what everybody has been waiting for. We're gonna be doing the surf and turf. That's gonna be the steak chips, and we all know what steak have, so we don't have steak
Yeah,
in the
we
building.
don't have it in the budget.
But
to get us
recently, yeah, we didn't have it in the budget this weekend. But recently, Vinny and I went to
And Ange, your
my
cousin Ange.
favorite steak. Oh, and Ange, you
Oh, I
were there
think
too.
I
I'm
was sitting
sorry.
right across from you.
No, you weren't.
I think I was sitting at the next table.
We went to Wolfgang Steakhouse once again. So we're gonna start off, I think, with the steak because the first thing I want to touch on my fucking main course is the steak.
Oh, all right.
So
Now, before we do
I'm
this,
excited.
the guy said, the very nice young man who sold us
Yes.
these snacks, he said
on the street corner.
they're good. The steak chips are good. Don't smell it. The steak chips are good. He goes, but you eat one or two, and then after by like the third or the fourth one or whatever, the flavor starts to get to you a little bit. So
I could see that. Yeah.
I can't
I want to
tell.
smell it.
I can't tell what any of this, none of this is in well, whatever. But so the writing on the front here, it's all in
That's what it looks like, Jack.
Korean or Asian or whatever the case is. But
All right.
what's
Just
on
looks
the
like a
picture
regular.
is a steak with salt and butter and some thyme, it looks like. All right, so I don't know if all those flavors are meant to be represented or just the steak itself. And I will say that it looks like the steak is a medium rare.
My bad.
More rare than
I think
that.
we should have done this prior, but what would you rate it just looking at it?
Oh.
I didn't bring this in, but I want to bring it in for the main course because
looking
there's
at-
no way this right here is going to taste like a fucking medium rare steak.
You don't know?
Yeah, I agree.
Looks
But you
convenient.
never
They're
know.
very
You
unassuming.
never know. I tasted a chip that tastes exactly like pasta bolognese. If we had that, that would have been my 10, by the way.
Yeah. That's why I was asking you to show me because I'm looking
Yeah,
for
no.
like some kind of spectacular, I don't know, blue dust on some shit. Like
Blue
I'm
dust.
expecting these things to look a
That's
little
meth.
weird.
That's meth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're all
looks-
very unassuming. They just look like regular fucking
Yeah,
chips.
so this looks like a regular Lay's chip.
All right,
Looks like
all
a
right,
snack.
all right. Enough
so
talk.
we're ready?
Let's more chewing.
All right. Cheers.
Jack, on you.
Count us
All
down.
3, 2, 1.
Afangu.
In the hole, you go.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
After the
Wow.
fact.
Yeah. It's like an after.
Wow.
Holy shit.
That's crazy, bro.
How do they do it?
Jack, I so wish you were in my mouth right now.
It's like the Willy Wonka.
Me too. Me too.
Hashtag me too.
Holy shit. I'm grabbing another 3 more.
Do you see how my producer treats me?
Dude. Oh, please, you love it.
Me, I feel like I got a steakhouse. Oh.
Wow.
This is crazy.
Delicious.
Jack, are the munchies hitting you?
For all you,
I'm right now. I feel like a Pitbull just drooling on my desk right now.
for all you 45-year-old Asian businessmen listening, the ASMR freaks. I hope you're getting your rocks off.
This is for you.
Wow. All right, are we good? Do you think we got a verdict?
Wow.
All right. Let's start off with Vinny.
That one.
What's your verdict on this steak chips?
I'm expecting some high numbers.
10.
10.
Oh,
Vinny's going with a 10. I like
checks
that.
out.
It's
I
a
like
10.
that number.
It's a 10 in regards to its comparison,
Yes.
and it's a 10 as a standalone snack.
Yes. Yes.
It-
100%.
It really tastes like it doesn't hit you at first. It takes about like 4 to 5 seconds for you to get that taste flavor.
Yeah. I'm worried about what cousin Ange is going to say because
Yeah.
if that pizza tasted like a 10
gonna
and we
give up
both
on it.
and we both nailed it a 1 and 2. I don't know.
Well, maybe it's,
Cousin Ange, are you ready for your
yeah.
what do you got?
It's a 10 for me, dog.
10. Oh, wow.
I haven't had much steak in my life. I think actually with you guys a few weeks ago was probably like one of the first
Yeah.
steaks.
Really?
I'm not a big steak eater, but
Well, you don't do it often. You do it as a treat. I do it about 3-4 times a year.
oh well, that's way more.
3-4 times a week.
yeah.
No, that's McDonald's.
It's got that smoky. It's got that dry, smoky steak flavor. It's and are you guys getting a little bit of sweetness?
There's a little sweetness there.
A little
I
bit?
do.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it tastes
10
like steak.
across.
How's the smell? How does the?
How does it smell?
Oh yeah, how does it smell?
I don't think it smells like
It does.
Let
yeah,
me
it
get 2
doesn't-
more chips.
No, nothing. That's crazy.
I want to smell it.
Very unassuming things.
It doesn't smell.
This by far and above of everything we've had so far. This tastes
Yeah.
the most like what it's
Oh my god,
advertised as.
that last trip I took the cake.
had
So I'm
more
gonna cast my vote in. We got Vinny with a 10.
Yes.
We got cousin Ange with a 10.
Here we
Yes.
go. Here we go.
I'm giving it a 10.
Whoa.
That is amazing. That really tastes like steak.
Yeah, it does.
It's not your porterhouse, but
No.
Yeah,
it's that
interesting.
it's a steak you can get at your C-Town, your Shop and Stop.
Your Shop,
It'll do
right.
the deal. I think that guy's absolutely wrong because I had about 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could
and
keep
I'm
eating
feeding
those.
for more.
I could keep
I
eating
could
them.
definitely
Yeah.
keep
What's the
eating.
matter with that guy? Let's take that shout out.
Well,
back.
his name is Waleed, so we'll start from there.
Ah,
Ah,
that's not his
it's
fault.
all right. All right, are we ready for the turf?
The turf.
The turf from the surf. This is our fish and chips.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Why? What do you want to add something? Add
No,
something.
I was gonna say the mac and cheese, but we'll do this. We'll get.
You want
into
to do it? We could.
No.
All
Let's-
right,
let's do it.
let's do the surf and turf. All right,
so
so
we got some like Gordon's Fisherman
we
situation.
got
going
Gordon Fisherman over here. Looks like a big chicken nugget.
on. Ange baked this.
To save my
And
life.
baked it. She's part of the whole reason why we're doing
From
this.
scratch.
And she cooked it.
Thank you.
Because
From
if you're gonna
box.
bring it up,
And she called
you
it.
gotta do it. And she caught it. Yeah. All right, you ready? Cheers. Oh wow,
This
not
is
bad.
pretty good.
This is
itself
really
is pretty
good.
this is good.
This is a good fried fish.
Wow.
A white fish.
Those things save my life.
How so?
Bro, sometimes there's just, I don't know what to make. And I got kids, and it's just like, fuck it. Throw this in there. We're having fish
These things
sticks.
saved my life.
You're not a real Sicilian. Dude, I didn't know what a fucking microwave was until I went into the army.
Oh, no, I air fry them. And I season them. I don't just fucking throw them in, bro. Come on.
That is actually
This is really
really
fucking good.
good.
Well, they're also lemon pepper seasoned.
Sure.
Sure. You bought them.
Vic, what are you drinking over there, by the way?
It's water.
Okay,
It's called
good.
Sapporo
yeah?
water. It's from Japan. Special water, premium. Which I gotta probably go get another one in the fridge.
All right. Okay.
Sapporo water.
So we gotta
a
actually
sponsor.
taste the chip.
Yeah.
So this is the fish and chip flavored Pringle.
Let me see these things.
I'm showing you, Jack.
Looks like a Pringle. Looks like
This
a
is the
sour
box.
cream and onion Pringle.
This is the
Okay.
box. So here you go.
The
Sorry,
pictures on the
man. Yep. And
pictures
these
on
are
the box
chips.
make them look a
See-
little weird.
You
So,
see
Jack,
the some white dust on it.
Oh yeah.
White dust,
that's the
nice. Now you got to sniff it,
Jack, you gotta. Oh yeah. Let's do the sniff test.
I'm
I
not
don't
getting
smell
it.
anything.
Nothing. I'm getting
Cold.
Nothing?
This might be
COVID.
a fail.
COVID.
You think this is
All
gonna
right.
be a fail?
I don't know.
maybe.
I think I'm gonna probably.
I've got a good
Yeah, I don't
feeling.
know.
But all right,
He's
three.
got
ready?
a fistful of them right now.
Yeah, count it down, Jack. Well, I got all the crumbs. I don't have the nice.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Down into your hole it goes.
Oh wow.
What say your throat?
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Word.
It's
What do you
so
got, Vin?
interesting.
Word.
It's so interesting how long the delayed release of the flavor.
Really?
These are bamboozling.
Bamboozling. All right.
I'm gonna tell you right now. All I'm tasting is tartar sauce.
Really?
Yep.
What?
Not tartar sauce. Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
I wouldn't be too happy about that. I mean, I don't mind tartar sauce, but a mouthful of it.
So listen, when I was living in England, the thing to do, you'd go to this place. I think it was called Fisher King or Kingfisher or something like that. It was like a fast food chain almost. You go in there and you'd get fish and chips. They'd give you like a paper cone. They would like take a piece of paper, wrap into a cone, throw some French fries in there, vinegar, salt, a little fork, and you'd be on your way. This doesn't taste like that at all. All I'm tasting is like the tartar sauce that comes on like a McFish. What is that?
So you think you're ready to cast your vote?
Fucking humble brag if I ever heard one.
Yeah.
All right. So
I don't
for
know if you
the,
know this. I went to England. Yes, go ahead.
for the surf and turf, what do we got, Ben? For the fish.
I would give this a 3.
3?
Yes.
Okay. Let me log you in there with a 3.
And I don't think this would be my first choice. As
I
a
think the
snack.
actual piece of fish
Was better.
fucking
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
Hands down.
But remember, you got to hit the fries.
All I'm getting is tartar sauce.
Yeah.
Cousin Ange, you ready?
Ready.
All right, Cousin Ange, what do we got?
It's a 2 for me, dog.
2. Wow, that's your lowest one.
The fish flavor is so subtle
Yeah.
that after you eat 2 of them, it just tastes like a salted chip.
Yeah, right?
Tastes like nothing to me.
I'm kind of with you with that.
Yeah. So what's yours?
I hate to do it, but Vinny did a 3, Ange did a 2.
10.
It's a 2 for me.
Oh, I was going to say 10.
And I'll tell you why, yeah.
Find out
So-
next time on the next episode.
That's how we end season 2. The worst cliffhanger. Be like, oh yeah, I forgot they did this food
Oh, yeah.
thing.
There's gonna be 50,000 people waiting to see how the fucking chip tastes. Hey, did you hear about that UnFollowVic podcast? Yeah.
Headline.
Yeah, we gotta tune in. This is like Game of Thrones. No, yeah. So yeah, just like you said, Ange, I think not even the first chip tasted like anything. It seemed like they made the chip, and the fucking idiot that works at the factory forgot to throw in the fucking powdered dust.
Absolutely.
I'm eating the fish again.
Yeah.
But the fish was amazing.
Yeah, very good.
Very good. All right, so we got our last thing on the menu, and that's the mac and cheese. I'm gonna let
favorite.
you know
Yeah.
right now. I think we're gonna have another hit like the steak.
I don't know.
You don't know?
don't
How
think
can you
so.
fuck it up?
That's a lot of
I
pressure.
think you can.
There's cheese flavored potato chips everywhere.
But we're not
Cuz,
looking
hold
for
this.
a cheese flavored item. We're looking for
I just wanna
mac
stir
and
this
cheese
up.
flavor.
No, I know that. So
What's
if,
this sound like?
if they take the noodles right and liquidize
Ooh,
it,
wait, you hear that?
what does that sound like?
Sounds
Can
like
you
I'm
sound bite that?
Hold on.
Yeah.
So big.
Wasn't there a TikTok with a guy going, Mom, what does this sound like? And she goes, I don't know. And he goes, wet ass pussy.
Jeez.
Yeah, he did that.
Graphic.
And then she died.
Yeah. So yeah, like if you were to like liquefy the noodles and make them into a chip and then add a cheese flavor, I mean, you can't be that far off.
Oh, now I'm hungry.
Let's see.
All right, so let's see. So
we're gonna have the mac and cheese first.
let's manjin. Hold on.
Is this Kraft mac
Mine's a
and
little
cheese?
dry. You hear that?
Oh, this is.
That looks.
Listen,
Yeah.
mac and cheese is my life source, bro.
Yeah. And
As
that's
a-
the only
as a-
mac and cheese I'll eat.
As a ghost hunter, Vinny always told me you always got to go fast food because you're always on the run.
Yeah.
It's fuck fuel. All right.
I'll tell you this, and whenever
Oh my
anybody
God,
says, "Oh,
this
you
is so
gotta
good.
taste my
a
homemade
whole-
mac and cheese," I'm immediately like, I'm gonna hate it, but whatever, I'll try it because no mac and cheese is ever as good as the fucking blue box. And I
Bro,
don't
Blue
care what
Box,
anybody else is.
Blue box.
Yeah, that's the best.
I remember
don't-
when I was
Oh my God.
talking to someone in the theater industry, and they were like, "Oh, when you're starting out, you're gonna be eating a lot of Kraft mac and cheese just to survive." I was like, "I do that anyway. I'd do that if I was a millionaire. What the fuck are you talking about?" I'm like, "What's the bad part, bro?"
Yeah, don't threaten me with a good time.
Oh man, we fucking demolished this mac and cheese.
This fucking
Look at it.
premium Sapporo water is
You guys
fucking,
came at this hungry, huh?
Oh,
You
bro.
We're
fucking-
starving. We're
No
supposed to go to a
breakfast.
diner before this. I said,
Thank
cousin
God we
Ange
didn't.
goes, no.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, we still gotta eat the chips. All right.
Where's the chips? Oh, hold on. I got to open
I got crumbs all over me. I'm a mess.
So now these look like Pringles, but I think they're just Lay's.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
right?
They're Lay's in a Pringle can.
Looks like a Pringle.
All right, what do you think? I think we're gonna hit a little bit of gold.
give it a
little-
smell. Give it a smell.
Ooh,
Oh, it smells like.
Oh, wow.
Smells like cheese.
Okay.
it smells like the powder from a box of Kraft. It smells like the
You ever
cheese
snort
powder.
that?
Smoke that.
Snort it? No, just me.
Sniffed a fucking rail the size of a pencil.
Consult your doctor.
All right, Jack, on you.
Amazing.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Send her down.
What? What the hell?
Uh-oh.
What the hell?
I don't get mac and cheese at all, bro.
What the hell? The hell was that?
Tastes
Is
like
it
barbecue.
Mama's mac and
Yeah,
cheese
what the hell?
or is it the blue box?
Is this a pulled pork mac
This
and
is
cheese?
from fucking South Korea.
What the fuck?
Maybe North Korea.
They don't even have mac and cheese over there.
Yeah, they're like, close enough.
Like fuck it,
They fucking phoned this one in, huh?
dude. Never in a million years would I get if you would have blind taste test. Never would I think mac and I'd
Never.
say
Nope.
chive. Maybe I taste chive.
Tastes like pulled pork.
Yeah, I could taste that.
Pulled pork.
But maybe we don't know what real mac and cheese tastes like. And this is
No.
real
kidding
mac and
me?
cheese.
The three of us, we know.
Joe. Lobster mac and cheese.
It tastes like sweet meat. That was my nickname in high school.
Whoa. Whoa.
Well, my doctor calls me.
Whoa.
What would I alter?
My kids are watching. Okay. Vin,
Peter.
have we came up with a verdict? All right, Vinny.
As a mac and
What do we
cheese
got?
connoisseur, as far as to match the flavor profile of mac and cheese, I give it a 0.
Wow.
Wow. The first 0 issued.
Wow.
Does not at
Fuck
all
you
taste like
on your
mac.
face. Wow.
Do you feel like for the first second it might have a little
So
bit?
out of a 1 and 10, you're giving it a 1.
I'll tell you this: it smells.
0.
Yeah.
It smells like cheddar cheese.
Yeah,
It does.
It does have
but
that
it tastes completely different. For me, I get chive. Y'all are getting
Y'all.
pulled pork.
You're not getting any
Guy
meat?
spends 5 months in Texas.
Yeah, I was gonna-
6 months. 6 months. Okay, it was that extra month that did it in.
Yeah, the
How
guy
do
learned
y'all-
how to two-step.
Oh, man.
Cousin Ange, I don't know. You think you got an answer or you
Jack's
need one
having
more
a good
bite?
time.
I think I got it.
Cousin Ange. What do we got over there?
I think it's a 1.
A 1?
Yeah.
How generous.
I think in the very beginning I might have it had a hint of mac and cheese, but now it's
Yeah.
just since I said pulled pork, that's all I'm getting.
Really?
That's
going
sweet
back
meat.
to the ramen.
Fucking Vinny.
Vic, you're up.
So I'm not too far off with Vinny. And I'm exactly what you voted. I'm giving it a 1 as well.
Right, copycat.
No, it's not copycat. I'm giving it a 1 because it did smell like cheese. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to the taste, a 1, technically it doesn't taste that like
What
it
do you
at
think
all.
it tasted like?
Let me try it again. I'll give you my honest opinion.
I wonder if smelling it influenced how you tasted it.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah,
what you're...
Yeah.
We
It tastes almost like a barbecue
Yep.
French fry.
that's
Yeah.
the thing. All of these chips could. If you'd have just tell me, "Oh, here's a barbecue chip," I'd be like, "Okay." Like they all just kind of taste like barbecue chips. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't freak out and you're like, you didn't say this was hickory smoke.
Yeah, I know. So all right.
Applewood bacon?
This isn't mesquite. You didn't stay in Texas that long.
Yeah, you need to spend at least a year in Texas before you claim y'all.
I'm good.
All right, brother. I did 4 years. 4 years.
In my day,
In my
Texas
fucking
was
day.
a different shape.
Do you understand? Do you understand? I did that in my day. You know, my nickname was Rocket Man. I caught a missile in the midair.
Was it?
I'm
Did
kidding.
you? No. All right.
Pretty sure it was Red Rocket.
Yeah,
No.
exactly. You know how to get a dog's penis to go back in, by the way, and when it won't go back
Showed
in?
a picture of Jack.
Get it out of your mouth.
No, you put sugar on it.
Oh,
You put what? Sugar on
You
it?
put sugar on it.
what?
Really?
Yeah, it dries it
Like
out.
a snail?
Fuck out of here.
Yes, you put sugar on if the dog's
What
penis
the
won't go
hell?
back in, you put sugar on it.
Wait, how did this come up?
Anyway, Dick was in Texas.
All right.
So,
So this concludes the taste test. So
all right. So what do
I'll
we
run
think?
it back. Let me run it back real quick. All right. So for the chicken and ramen, it's gonna start off with Vinny, Ange, and myself. It's a 6, 8, and 4. For the taco, it's a 6, 4, and 6. The pizza, we did a 2. Ange had the 10. I had a 1. For the steak, it's 10 across the board. The steak is obviously the clear winner. For the fish, it was a 3, 2, and 2. And then for the mac and cheese, it was 0, 1, and 1. Oh, like
Listen,
I said,
I think that's a fair spread. I think we called it right down the
I
line.
think the pizza is where it was the lowest to the highest ratio. The
was
lowest
crazy.
was being a 1, the highest was being a 10. So,
The biggest discrepancy.
yes.
I think.
Will you guys be reinvesting in any of these?
I mean, we
Oh,
could
yeah.
do. Yeah, Jack. There was so much, and that wasn't even the big store. He said that they moved down the block and they have so much more. But it's like it's overwhelming. You don't know where to begin.
I want to try everything.
Right.
Yeah. I definitely want to get
Keep a
that
wrapper.
pasta bolognese again.
Yeah, I'll find it for you.
Keep a wrapper. Keep at least one wrapper of all the wrappers.
Yeah. So that concludes. And now we're going to get ready for Jack's news.
All right.
Jack, what do we got?
All right. So the first one was to pique our producer's interest. A man claims that a spooky video actually shows a ghost dog that's playing with his dog outside in his yard.
Oh, wow.
Jake DeMarco has a CCTV clip of his pet Ryder playing with a ghost dog in his backyard in Melbourne, Australia. And if I have it on the document, if you guys take a look at the picture, I was actually wondering what Vinny's opinion is on the matter.
All right, let's fire this
They
thing.
do have some still frames, and what you can see is that his dog, the real dog, is I'm not sure what kind of dog it is, but it's black and it comes up very vividly in the what looks like night vision going on. But there's definitely something there, and it's definitely transparent and white. But I don't know. What do you
And
think?
it looks like a dog.
Let me
Yeah,
take a look.
it's definitely.
So we have an expert paranormal investigator.
Yeah.
Well, as I'm
What's the
getting the
point of
picture,
having a-
what I'll say is this: is that there's very often claims of animals interacting with their companions who've passed away. Like, if you had two dogs in the house and one of them passes away, that's a very common thing. And also pets coming back and like jumping on the bed and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, totally could be possible. Very
It's
interesting.
creepy.
Yeah.
That is creepy.
All right. Well, moving on
that
to
image is very good. Like you see the silhouette of what looks like some paranormal activity. That is a dog playing with a dog.
100%.
That is wild. That's wild.
You see that,
I'm
cousin?
just
Abe?
not sure if it
So
was
which
like,
one is the ghost? The white?
Yeah, no shit.
the white one. Yeah.
Well, because it's so clear.
How do you know it's not a dog?
You could like see through his foot in the first image.
Oh, wow.
And there's really, I mean, it's grainy, obviously.
It's fake.
You know, there's no
They
fucking.
debunked this fucking piece of shit CCTV clip. Debunked this fucking
Ghosts
guy, man.
aren't real. No, I'm just kidding.
Would you think that maybe the dog is just moving so fast that that's why it looks transparent?
They're playing with each other.
First of all, the shapes are different, and also too the shadow.
That's so weird.
The shadow would be next to it, not mirroring it.
That's so weird.
And I have 2 dogs that play with each other and have faced off like that, like daily. Like I know what 2 dogs that are equal size that are playing with each other looks like, and that's fucking 100%. They had to have fucked with an image that already has a dog there. Put it that way.
Yeah.
There's no way that they could have just planted that. That's crazy.
Oh my god! I need more chips.
Yeah, that steak. Get the steak ones.
Hold off on that chips. Hold it off.
All right. So next up, we have one that piqued my interest immediately. A Rage Against the Machine cover band lead singer. Her name is Sophia Rista. She was at the Rockville Festival. Welcome to Rockville Festival, where she was then on scene peeing. She first puts out a request to the crowd who asks who wants to get peed on, and some guy raised his hand and was like, "Hell yeah, super mega fan of."
I think that part was bullshit.
Yeah, you think so?
No, 100%. If you go ahead and look at the video, you can look it up. Go on YouTube. I'm sure you'll find. Just put Rage Against the Fiend cover band fucking peas on it. The guy had a mounted what looks like a Gatorade bottle on his head. This was premeditated. I get it. They need some subscribers. She needs her fame, and there's other things than OnlyFans to get famous.
It's just such a weird thing for a cover band to do. Like Ozzy Osbourne or Metallica doing something crazy. Yeah, that I would expect, but like, not to discredit them, but like for a cover band to do something so like over the top at, yeah, I don't know. It seems out of place and it just seems out of character, but whatever. What do I know?
Honestly, I don't mind this one at all. I don't know if you guys know, it's a little bit of a kink, but
okay.
Oh yeah, Jack is into water sports when it comes to kinks. I'm showing them the video. That's Ange is going,
definitely.
whoa.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, right on his face. The guy had his hands.
She's gorgeous.
The guy had his hands open. It wasn't the first time this guy.
Is that steam coming out?
No.
Like
He's doing the Triple H where
Stop! I can only get so
you take the liquid in your mouth. And
Jack's doing no-handed push-ups over in California.
So she's peeing on this guy. Obviously it was premeditated because the guy's hands, wide open, he's shaking his head, tongue out, everything. He was definitely into it. That's his king. The funny part is he does that thing with what Triple H does right before he gets in the ring. You know how he sips his water and spits it out? This guy's done that on stage. It's pretty funny.
All right. Well, so more than you bargained for when you bought the ticket, for sure.
Yeah. And so Jack's second news clip, I did not screen it, so I don't know what we're getting into. Jack, what's your third thing?
All right. So as for the third thing on my list, there is a story of a family who said that their mother's body when they were at the wake wasn't their mom. They were there looking at their mom's supposed wake into the casket going, that's not my mom. And now they're suing. And this happened out there by you guys in Long Island, New York Funeral Home. They're suing for $88 million.
Oh my God. Why? So they put the wrong person in the casket?
And they buried her because he refused to listen to them. Imagine being at your mother's funeral.
Yeah. Back us up. Hold on.
Who refused?
They went to the wake, open casket,
They went
and
to the
the
wake,
family
open casket.
member or the son and daughter, whatever, realized
Yes.
that that's not their mom.
That's not that. They were like, my mom doesn't look like that. Like she doesn't. And the person that took care of, here, I have a quote. He stood at the top of the steps of the funeral home laughing, going, "Oh, I hear that all the time. They tell me people say that all the time. The embalming fluid smooths them out." And that was the funeral home director.
Which is possible. Not that it's, sometimes the person doesn't look, but unless her head got blown off, it should look somewhat resemble.
Right.
Yeah, so they
exactly. They just
$88
had a
million.
totally
Where
different
did they
person.
come with that figure up?
Yeah.
They Googled something on the last funeral fucking lawsuit?
No. Okay. So the issue is that this was for an Islamic family, and in their faith, they have to be buried within 3 days.
Yes.
This extended it past to like 22 days. And so, I mean, you're fucking, when you're fucking with people's religion like that, and you're, it's a little bit of a problem. So I don't know if it's $88 million worth, but fuck it. That's hey, they're getting $88 million. Well, it's a win. It's a win in my book.
All right. Boom. Week 12 Monday Night Football matchup. We have the 3-7 Seattle Seahawks taking on the 4-6 Washington Football Team. Seahawks quarterback Russell Wilson returned in Week 10 after a finger injury. During his return, he has yet to throw a touchdown and lead the team to a victory. The rushing game for the Seahawks haven't been strong since Chris Carson is undergoing season-ending disc fusion neck surgery. Seahawks have to be more dependent on their wide receivers, which are DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. Taylor Heineke, on the other hand, has one of his best performances in Week 11, throwing over 200 yards, 3 touchdowns with no interceptions, beating the Panthers 27-21. This is probably going to be the hardest Monday Night Football game to predict for me. The Washington Football Team do have all their ducks in a row and all the pieces to the puzzles, although they're underdogs, not by much. Week 12, Vic's Monday Night Football pick is the Washington Football Team. Score, Seahawks 20, Washington 27. And any last words?
I'm stuffed.
Were you happy to be on the show?
Yeah, this was
Do you think it's
great.
exciting?
Yeah, this was awesome.
It's not better than an all-girl podcast.
I didn't think I
right?
would have much to offer, but this was a lot of fun with you guys.
Paranormal investigator / producer / been away for 7 months who doesn't have vacation next year for
6
season
months.
3.
Y'all. Hey guys, great to be here as always. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me be part of the contest. And Jack, I'll catch you around sometime. Vic,
Jack.
Yeah,
see
man.
you when I see you.
Absolutely.
And I'll see you at the next family reunion.
Jack, what do you got?
All right. I want to thank everybody for coming down. Thank you to the listeners. Thank you to the fans that have shared and really helped us reach, where we're at right now. Want to thank you for.
Minga. Anyone got playoff music?
I want to thank
Holy
God.
shit. I'm joking.
I
I
want to
love
thank
you.
my mom.
All right. Well, I want to thank Ange for being here. Vin, always a pleasure.
Ange. Thank you,
Ange
Vic.
came
Thank
up
you,
with this
Jack.
whole thing. So you get a little shake for that.
You're
all right?
welcome.
All right, UnFollowVic Podcast. We'll catch you next time. Peace.